Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is episode 2 of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. How are you doing tonight, Nick?
Ooh, I see we're up for more of Bow Wow's rampage, huh?
Yeah, an all too fleeting affair, unfortunately. We gotta return Bow Wow home to his mommy, because he was a very good boy.
Well, he helped us get into the second dungeon, which ultimately will help us destroy the island. Huh. That gets a little complicated when you get too far into it.
In a very weird way, Bow Wow is kind of the harbinger of this island's destruction, yeah.
So, it has been forever since I have played this. I remember the first two dungeons pretty easily enough. I do not for the life of me remember where the third dungeon is.
We go down to the prairie, which is due east of Koholint.
Huh. No memory of that whatsoever.
You know, the middle sections of this game, well, I guess on the Game Boy original, where you couldn't really make out, the theme of one dungeon from another, they do get a little samey. I mean, at least in terms of design, because there's only so much personality and detail you can, get across on a 8-bit black and white handheld.
I remember the first two dungeons, a castle, an animal village, a rafting game, the last two dungeons, and that's about it.
Okay. That's not bad for a, almost 30-year-old game.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, lady.
I don't remember these many Bow Wows.
She's been busy. She's got like a whole Bow Wow puppy farm kind of situation going.
Yeah, lady, put a leash on that thing or I'm getting the dog warden next time.
Right.
I'm gonna have to euthanize Bow Wow. Look, lady, we warned you.
Wouldn't it be great if Link did that spin attack on somebody in the village and you just see their sprite gently slide in half? Oh, man.
Just quietly looks around and walks away.
This was your fault. After this dungeon, we should be able to collect a fair number of seashells. That'll be probably a decent sized part of maybe episode 3 or 4. Because
wait, I don't remember the little Bow Wow thing.
Again, that's one of those things that you can collect and put in people's houses around town.
Oh, I see. Yes.
But they've I think like tripled the number of shells or something like that.
Well, that sounds obnoxious.
Well, it's a fun collectible.
What did the shells get you?
They get you the upgraded sword.
That's it? I had to do 3 times the work for the same damn sword? Yeah,
pretty much. Oh, get on there. There you go.
How's that a good deal for me?
More exploration.
Huh.
They had to do something to keep people who had like the original game memorized inside. Did I just go for another one? Oh, what the hell? I'll get this.
You sure did.
I'll try to get it.
First try, I guarantee it.
Well, even if you get it like dead center, it can still slide through the arms, which is the annoying thing about the physics of this. All right, I think we got it.
What'd I tell you? First try.
Excellent.
You didn't even want it.
I also don't know why they have the shield on that like moving platform like it's some kind of great prize,
Yeah, well, your tune might change if a like ever gets to your current shield.
What are the odds of that happening?
Yeah, that's what I said right before I lost my first shield in Ocarina of Time.
Oh man, Ocarina of Time, that could be real annoying actually. The Deku shield just catching fire every time something gets within lighting distance of you.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, those were some good memories. I think I still have the first edition of that game because I still have the Muslim chanting.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that's
Fire
right.
Temple.
Yeah, and there's a lot of strangely Islamic imagery in that game too, wasn't there? Like the shield was like their crescent moon or something like that, and they had to change that.
I don't remember that. I think I remember that being the only controversial thing that was in there.
I feel like in the DS version they had to change the design of his shield. I may be wrong.
That I'm not familiar with.
Ah, crap! I've got to go to the library. So I don't remember which tombstones to press to get the secret dungeon.
Oh, Lord. Why am I all of a sudden reminded of that episode of South Park where Muhammad was in the bear costume?
That's right.
When was the last time I watched a South Park episode?
You know, I was really into it in college, and then it just kind of... I mean, it's not like it ever got less funny to me, necessarily. I just didn't watch it anymore.
Well, you know, it's, sometimes you just get bored with excellence, I guess. I don't know if that's the term I want to use, but...
They stuck to their, character. I mean, it's not like, Family Guy where there was like a marked difference between like the first 2 seasons and the rest of it. It's South Park stayed pretty consistent in my mind. Let's see here. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Yes, I do. What's this? A tiny... Oh yeah, magnifying glass. So there's one here that tells us... Okay, thank you. That tells us the tombstones we need to press. Nope. I'm good with the shield.
This is a tutorial, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a tutorial level.
Does an entire book need to be written on how to spin with the sword?
Yeah, right.
I'm assuming most of the pages are blank for notes.
In the middle of fights, you're going to want to flail your arms wildly. Fun with bombs. Maybe it's that fucker. Yeah, it is. God damn it. I need the boots to knock that down.
Sure? Because I don't think that's correct.
It is. I need the boots to knock it down off the shelf, and that's the one that has the correct order of the tombstones to push.
I thought it had the correct order of where to go in the Windfish's dungeon.
That's that black one at the bottom.
Did they change that up? No, because the magnifying glass is the last stop on the side quest express.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's see here.
Huh, I don't remember that. Is that exclusive to this game?
No, it was exclusive to the DX version.
For the colored dungeon, right?
Right, yes.
Huh.
Which is quite important to get. I mean,
yeah,
it's not like the most necessary thing in the world, but it certainly is helpful.
It speeds things up. I mean, you get your red tunic and...
Yeah, have you ever gone with the blue? Because I never have.
I did once just because I'd played the game 5 times already and wanted to see what it felt like to be blue.
I'll have a blue tunic.
Not as fun as I thought.
Yeah, right. Because, I mean, nothing really has that much of a chance of killing you in this game.
Boy, you just made it so you absolutely can never get that chest.
Yeah, fortunately, as soon as I leave, the treasure fairies will reset everything for me.
There we go.
That's much better.
You know, I have really been craving a eggnog milkshake the last few days.
Booze or no booze?
Well, no booze.
I can see that.
I mean, I guess I could see some booze in it, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to buy a $20. See, this is the same problem I get in every single year when it comes to eggnog. I will not pay $20 for a whole thing of rum so that I can have a quick sip of eggnog for one fleeting fancy.
Well, then you have rum and Coke for the rest of the year. That's not bad.
I mean, if I liked it. I don't know. I'll only really ever drink with coffee and eggnog. I've noticed that about myself.
I can see that too. I'll tell you what I told Max. You know, if you're gonna go and put eggnog in your body, you might as well go all the way and put alcohol with it.
I mean, am I one of those weird people who just genuinely like eggnog without any qualifications?
I don't dislike eggnog. I mean, I
go and make my own.
The extra, inch on my waistline that results from it, but...
Is it fattening? I forget what it all goes in. I know it's like egg whites or something, right?
Pretty much pure fat, as I understand it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of sugar in there. I don't know. I got a recipe that I whip up every year.
Oh, nice. Oh, you make your own eggnog.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I'm not that courageous. I can see my version of eggnog going very south. Hey, big guy. I'm crazy, Tracy. I'm crazy about butts. Oh.
28 rupees for her secret. I don't remember this being sexualized.
Oh,
or maybe I'm 20 years older and less
right.
innocent.
Wait a minute. Tracy's a goddamn prostitute.
I don't remember this jackass being
You
in this
never
game.
did the Tracy's Secret side quest, Nick? Oh yeah, this is what they replaced this this area. This is the dungeon builder.
Oh, and it's a little Dampe house or
Yep.
shack or.
You know, it doesn't matter what version of Dampe you're seeing. The guy never lives well, does he?
He's a master of his craft.
You never see any food in Dampe's shack. I'm willing to bet
He's
that
the.
he cuts himself a big rump of roast off of everybody he buries. I'm willing to bet there's something sinister about Dampe.
A little bit of what do they call that? Long pig, long shank,
Oh man.
long pig. Yeah, that's the sly term for cannibalism.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
eating right now. Oh,
Yeah, wouldn't that suck? He gives you like a part of a human. This is for you, friend. Thanks, Dampe. Why are you crying? No reason.
he's the only guy on the island that seems to have a discernible day job, and he's like the poorest guy on the island.
Yeah, I know, right? Like he's the only one actually working for a living, but
This game's got a couple things to say about the working class, it seems.
right. And you know, there's only 2 villages in this game, and they needed Terran as the merchant between the two. So, I mean, there's not a real strong economy for just about anything here, except you would think burying people. Like, you know, everyone's got to die, right? Dampe
Well,
should be thriving.
You
He's the
know,
only
it's
game
like
in town.
it's like my investment strategy. Invest in toilet paper and funeral homes. We're never gonna run out of those.
Right.
We're never gonna stop needing
Which
them.
brings me back to the cannibalism theory. I mean, why would you not want to use the only mortician on Koholint Island? Well, because he's eating your relatives. Is what he's doing.
And it's organic too. I'm just saying, it's all
God damn it,
natural.
Dampe.
Hey, you know what? If people
cut this thing
tasted
open.
good, the rich would be eating the middle class, less metaphorically so, more than they already are.
Less metaphorically so.
I don't know what that meant.
I'm willing to bet that that's not too far off into the future.
Hey, overpopulation. I'm just saying, we can feed a couple birds with one scone, if you know what I mean.
I say we eat the rich. I mean, really, that's only so that I don't get eaten, but...
Well, I mean, no one wants to get eaten. It really comes down to eat or get it. What the hell am I talking about?
What? Why is this more than a 1-second quip from Chris and Nick?
Yeah, I feel like we're testing the waters here just to, like, you know, before someone throws out an idea and gets a reaction.
All of a sudden, our channel gets like hundreds of views, but they're all from like pro-cannibal groups.
Yep.
You guys said what we've been thinking. Oh God.
You know, that's really not a lobby group that you hear too much about that does exist. The cannibalistic cabal.
Yeah, they don't get too far yet. I'm sure eventually Trump will say something pro-cannibal, and the Republicans will just back him up on it. Yeah, what?
Well,
You
I
don't
mean-
like cannibalism?
I mean, they're already
And you
on
call
board
yourself
with
a goddamn
insulting
American?
they're already on board with insulting veterans and military families. I mean, how much lower do you go from there?
Well, the answer, of course, is cannibalism.
Hey, slightly related. Have you found the shovel yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
What? Crap. You know, I just played this less than a month ago, and you'd think I'd remember exactly what the shovel is. It's coming up. I'm pretty sure. It may be
This is
before
the
this dungeon,
happiest
actually.
graveyard I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know, these trees all look really, really thrilled. Yeah. I have 7 generations buried under me. You know, it's entirely possible that I have the instructions for the tombstones on my phone. Not that it matters too much, we're fine. We could do like challenge mode and just keep Link green.
Hey, now wait a second. You're not using a silver sword. How are you killing those ghosts?
Those are ghouls, Nick. As long as you
No,
have
they're
fire.
clearly ghosts.
Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the guys that I just killed. These guys are clearly ghouls.
Well, yeah, I meant the ghost that you were cutting through.
No, I meant the actual fucking ghosts. Wait, I don't see any ghosts. Turns out Nick is the only one who can see them.
Right.
Oh, God. Why does this always happen?
Oh, okay, so here's a little thing while we're kind of doing some fetchy, questy stuff. I bet you could make that jump if you really tried.
I bet you're not wrong.
I know you could in the DS version. Oh, well, I guess you could try to jump over there.
Yeah.
What is, like, one thing in a game that you found that you're somewhat convinced no one else has ever seen? Oh, tip of the hat to you, my friend. That was very well done.
There we go.
Now, good luck
no one
getting
else
back.
has ever done.
Oh, good job getting back.
I romanced Hayden Alenko in Mass Effect. Oh, no, just kidding.
You know, that happened once, just to see what would happen. I was unimpressed.
I was gonna say.
Wait a second. Oh, that's right, because, like, he had the dialogue options, but then they never went full on with it, right?
I didn't actually do this. I was just trying to be sly. You said what's one thing that you've seen in a video game that you're convinced no one else has? The Caden romance option.
I found a weird item in Fallout 3, and I think it was like called Danielle's book. It's like a one-of-a-kind book sitting on a bench in one of the subway tunnels under DC, and I've tried to look this thing up online, and I just for the life of me can't find anything on it. Why
Really?
there's this one ruined book that has a specific name.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah. Weird. I have not found anything about it online.
Did you know that if you read all of the sparkly letters in Super Mario Galaxy, you get "You are Mr. Gay"?
You know, it's always the last damn enemy in the room that drops the thing.
Yeah, I know. But at least it makes Link move a little faster, which is great until you get the boots. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah, that way we can get to our destination quicker. What is our destination?
I think it's this one right here.
Do we have the key?
No. We're about to.
Oh.
We're about
Yeah,
to.
They seem to be a little selective on what requires a key and when it doesn't.
Yeah. I'm basically just kind of sort of side questing as we go along, but not really going all in until I have what I need to get the right number of seashells.
It's this guy. Okay, I think I remember this quest.
Marth?
Richard.
Marth, you look terrible, man.
Well, you know, ever since Terry Bogard came out for Smash Ultimate, it's been, you know, Mars had a little bit more free time these days.
Yeah. You know, I'm willing to bet that Richard will be the absolute last character we ever get in Smash. When Nintendo's finally said, man, I'm out of ideas. You guys?
Did we get Cool Spot from the 7-Up game we released in 1995 on the NES? Yeah, we got Cool Spot in there.
Oh, man. What's Chester Cheeto up to these days?
He just got out of rehab. I think we can get a hold of him.
Ronald McDonald clogs up the arteries of Smash.
Well, I mean, I have seen Colonel Sanders and Ronald McDonald go at it in a couple Mugen games, so, you know.
By the way, when are we playing the Colonel Sanders dating sim? I swear, I get out to this field through the back entrance of that?
I believe you
right?
do, yeah.
Yeah, but I could.
Oh, I've already played it.
Oh, you have?
My sister played it, I should say.
Yeah. You don't need to sugarcoat things with me. Nick.
Oh, I was there in the back seat the whole time. It was certainly a spectacle.
How do I get out there? Why am I doing this like I've never played this game before? Hey, Richard.
Are you sure you don't go behind the house?
That's what I thought. I'm not afraid. I just said. I really should have paid attention to what you were saying, huh, buddy? Yeah, I guess not. I really thought you went out behind his house. Let me think here.
Okay, well
No,
there's
it's through that cave, right? Because then I push that
can't
stone
you
to get
jump?
out.
Oh, that's right. I see.
All right, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. Fuck you, Richard. Oh wait, hold on. Nope. It's never that simple.
No, it's just a normal hole.
It's just a normal bottomless pit with no consequences. You know, I remember in Link to the Past when finding a hole in the ground was a great thing because you just discovered a fucking secret. This game, not so much.
Yeah, that game was full of secrets.
Yeah. You know, in all fairness, so is this one. It's just the holes aren't always a good thing. What was that
You know,
episode of
if-
Seinfeld where Kramer hired the rogue electrician? Is there an outlet nearby? Oh, you mean holes? Yeah, holes.
Oh, wait, you bought the Frogger unit? I thought we were stealing it. Well, I mean, we can pretend like we're stealing it.
Can I steal the power cable? Fine, steal the extension cable. And Shlomo, you're the best truck driver. I would not say best. Okay, well, you're very good. Let's say I'm good. Okay, fine, you're good. I love that stuff.
You know, there's just so many. Seinfeld is in one of those series where, like, it had a couple great episodes. Oh my goodness, so many episodes had so many great moments.
I was gonna say, you could literally just, like, pick a random episode and just find some comedy gold. Let's see. You haven't found the golden leaves? Try bombing suspicious places. Try getting some bombs.
Should we have bombs by now?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get some. Oh, the golden leaves are in the castle. Then he lets me into the field behind his house.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
I was gonna say I remember a castle. You know, I am so glad that Seinfeld was not one of the myriad of '90s shows that decided to try and relive some of its glory and get a reboot.
Yeah, I can just not make it. Good thing we did do a little side questing. There we go.
Yeah, it came in handy all of a sudden.
This side quest is not optional. It's really not even a side quest, it's just a quest.
Yeah, you could really be screwed if you weren't doing that stuff up till now.
Like, where the fuck do I get some bananas?
Now,
Who
I
would've
think
thought
this
the
is
crocodile had them.
I think this is where you don't need side items anymore.
What's that?
I think this is like where side items don't tie into the main quest anymore, right?
Except for the magnifying glass.
Well, no, okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
But I forgot about that originally too. Which is, again, hilarious because I just played through this game like to 100%.
I can't remember if you can memorize the Windfish dungeon combination or if it changes with each playthrough.
I think you can memorize it.
Does that thing fill with, like, Nickelodeon slime?
Yep, Gak. What is it called? Gak, right?
No. Gak was, like, the more pliable stuff you could buy at the store and you could play with. It wasn't a complete liquid.
Ah, okay.
It was a semi-solid.
What was the Nickelodeon stuff called? Was it just slime?
Slime. It was just slime.
Ooze? No, that was Ninja Turtles. I feel like it had a specific name.
No, I think it was just slime.
Was it spooge? No. No. You don't cover kids with spooge, Chris. Always a bad idea.
Huh. I'm trying to think of a way to bring cannibalism back into the conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, if this episode doesn't get flagged, I don't know what will. Goomba, fuck you.
Yeah. I was gonna make a comment about play the hits not even bothering to get picked up by the YouTube algorithm.
Right. I feel like we should have the shovel. Yeah, because I have to dig for one or two of the gold leaves.
I'm willing at this point to start believing you've never played this game before.
Yeah. We need the shovel, don't we? Is the shovel in the castle?
Well, if we can get inside, we'll at least look around.
I think the shovel's in the castle. Man, I'm just... Why am I bad? Like, I'm not even drunk. This is just bad. I'm just more
Friday.
Conversation than I'm actually remembering what the hell I'm doing.
Okay,
Hey,
well, there's one.
Yeah.
Now you can play as Super Luigi, right? Or, no, I'm thinking of something different.
Link just comes back to Richard. He's like covered in blood. Will you just take one gold leaf? Is 5 a hard number, or is there some wiggle room here?
I've taken care of the usurpers, and really that's what this was all about, right?
Right. The throne is yours, Richard. Give me the goddamn shovel. Oh! That sound effect is way more brutal than it was in the Game Boy version. It sounds like Link just got harpooned in the chest.
Which is exactly how that played out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, that is what's going on, right?
So, speaking of castles and getting dethroned and plots, did you see the newest Witcher trailer?
Not the latest trailer. I've already decided that I'm going to watch it and enjoy it, so I'm trying to go in with as little foreknowledge as possible. Anything non-plot related that you thought interesting or bad or good?
I'll say what I've been saying the entire time. I've read all the books. I've played the only game that matters. I don't understand what the hell's going on every time I watch that trailer. Wow, that's a weird place to pick up the ball.
We got it.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot more political intrigue in the trailer than there was in any of the books, so
I think they are trying to do a slightly different focus, you know, just to distinguish it from the books and the games a little bit.
Which I'm for, don't get me wrong. I'm just afraid we're gonna get some Game of Thrones knockoff shit.
You know, it's impossible, for better or worse, it's impossible to do dark fantasy right now without comparisons to Game of Thrones popping up. So I think it'll do its own thing, but I think in the trailers they might be being coy and trying to, you know, garner attention from some Game of Thrones fans. That would be my guess, because if it is even remotely based off the novels, then you know already kind of the main plot points that are coming.
I think my my reservations I keep having about the trailer is that it just keeps showing a bunch of stuff I don't care about. Like I want to see some of the spunky dwarfs or Regis or, you know, Admiral Windbag.
Oh my god, if they put Admiral Windbag in that show, I will never watch anything else ever again.
Oh jeez.
You gotta leave. Okay, so let's see. Everyone in here is either dead or dying.
Or undead.
Is that what these knights are? Like, I didn't get the story from Richard.
No, I mean, I can't imagine Link is murdering real people right now.
Well, I mean, it is canon that in A Link to the Past, all of those guards are just unwitting servants possessed by Aghanim, and Link killed a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
He did what he had to do in that game. Oh man, so cannibalism. No, Chris, no.
Yeah, never mind.
The spiders weren't bad enough. Link falls into the spider-infested hole.
Yeah, you have to think that was horrifying enough.
I also made that one guy just kill himself right now.
At least he didn't fall in the spider hole.
Oh, the spider hole. That doesn't sound good for anybody.
Well, yeah. Okay, what is up with these damn apples? Can you, like, run into the tree and
yeah,
get the
once
apples?
I get the boots. They're good for a little health boost.
So... why are we here? Aren't all the leaves in the castle proper or on the castle grounds?
Yeah, I'm just doing exploring and uncovering the map, and then we'll get the shovel and return to the castle.
Okay, that makes sense. So you know where the shovel is?
I completely forgot, and that's why I'm meandering.
It can't be too far away.
No, it's really close. It's very easy to get. I'm just blanking.
Wait, isn't it at the store in the village?
Oh, I bet you're right. I have to buy it, don't I?
Finally! Oh, you can't hurt him.
I can wound him. I need more bombs. See, that's the other thing I gotta go to the store
I think
for.
you have to find them and then they become available in the store.
Yeah. So I did find my first one, so now they're available. It's just...
Or they've been there the whole time and we're just idiots.
You know, that's entirely possible. Like I said, clearly my higher faculties have failed me right now.
And once that work week ends, so too do the cognitive functions, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, now wait, where's the boomerang? I feel like we should have that by now.
The boomerang is on the beach where the game starts. You trade that guy an item for it, then you can buy the item back. He's in like a secret cave. But you also need the magnifying glass to see him. Really, the boomerang is completely purposeless in this game. Because you don't get it until the 11th hour, and at that point, why you don't even need it. Oh boy. Let's see here. Okay, so can you think of anything else around this area, or are we just headed straight back to the shop?
I would say I think the shop will probably solve all of our problems.
Yeah. What up? Oh. Yep, off to the shop.
And away we go.
You know, if I'd had the shovel, I could have saved us a lot of time right now, because I could have uncovered a warp point right next to... Hey, look, it's Terran again.
Oh, I thought it was Mario.
Yeah.
What kind of shenanigans is he getting himself into now? Okay, I see.
Terran and his brother, Tuigi. God, Link is just watching this happen like some kind of fucking sociopath.
Knowing
Hey,
full well
Nico!
that he's allergic to bee stings.
Right? Yeah, right. Terran is in extreme danger right now, and Link just don't care.
Yeah, Marin is most likely a orphan at this point.
Is Terran her father, or her uncle, or her brother? Do they explain that relationship?
Terran and Marin, I assume it was a father-daughter combo. With the wife having died in childbirth.
Wouldn't it suck, Marin is the wife, and Link's just, like, dismantling Terran's life? Link is just a bad dude. Okay, so we got that portal. Link just wakes up on Koholint Island and, like, moves in on Terran's wife and gets him stung by bees and turned into a raccoon. And, you know, things were great before Link showed up. Everyone else loves Link, though.
Actually, I like to just imagine that you got into even worse, you know, the same shenanigans until you got there.
Yeah, Link is the only one who's ever bothered to help poor Terran.
Hey, now, can you just steal this stuff?
Yeah, but then you get the thief label for the rest of the game. Tight.
Finally, something to use all these rupees on.
Yeah, you know, in this version of the game, this guy, like, drains your rupees, because he's, you actually buy a bunch of the dungeon pieces from him.
That's good, because the Zelda games have always had a bit of a problem with, okay, I've got all these rupees, what do I use?
Yeah, remember in Twilight Princess where they tried to, like, give you that armor that drained all of your rupees?
Don't remember that. What was it?
It was just a magic suit of armor that ran.
Go back in the
on
shop
rupees.
real quick.
Oh yeah, he replenishes his stock.
I just want to see what he's. Is the bow and arrow in there now?
Oh yes, it is. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, I need 1,000 rupees.
Thought I'd
though.
save us some trouble.
Yep. We'll remember that one. I need 1,000 rupees, which actually very shortly becomes not hard to come by.
What did the magic... See, Twilight Princess is the one Zelda game I've ever played through once and once only.
Yeah. You did, like, all of that Bug Girls side quest, and you got the magic armor, and it runs off rupees.
What did the magic armor do? I forget
It was just, like, I think it made you invincible,
hey,
but
there's
also...
a bomb spot up there.
Ah, yes, you were right. And a heart piece one at that, I believe. Okay, that's open.
I'd like to have met whatever left that giant skull there.
I'm thinking it was these guys. Boy, they're fuckers, aren't they? Oh, we're closer to this one.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay.
Ah, shit, we need the runny boots. That's right.
Oh, yeah. That's... yeah.
This episode isn't moving quite as fast as the first one, but we're getting a lot of side stuff done.
Well, I mean, in the... Oh, well, we really didn't get anything here.
Or did we?
Oh, okay.
Here's
You
a
can catch
revive.
fairies. All right.
Actually, they're not revives in this one. You actually have to use them. They don't just automatically bring you back.
I hate with Zelda games or like other games where you've got the fairy in the bottle thing, and it's like you never know if it's one of the fairies that revive you on death, or you need to let the fairy out beforehand.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, I know.
Did you drop a bomb on his head?
I think in just about everyone except the Game Boy ones, they automatically revive you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think there's... Kill a few
I'll be
more of these
right
guys.
back.
Go ahead. There's gonna be murdering here in the courtyard. There's that gold leaf. I've never understood how this guy actually works. I mean, like, what is underneath the ground here? Is it just like a series of tunnels that only he can navigate?
Okay, I'm back.
I just
something
killed
about
the
a subterranean mole?
Yeah, I just killed the subterranean mole knight, which I never really understood.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
I mean, who gave him that job? Like, who... You know, you have to be knighted by the king. How did the king decide you were going to be my subterranean bomb knight?
Was Richard the prince or the king?
I'm thinking his father was a despot of some kind, and Richard just kind of is along for the ride.
Actually, I was just starting to think Richard is just looking to get this property for free.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Richard has no claim to this land whatsoever.
Just wants to go in, kill the residents, and take over.
Yeah, right. These knights are like a proud order of ancient protectors of this island, and he just goes in and ends them. Oh, that would be terrible. Terribly funny. And then old Dampe shows up. Dampe's gonna eat well tonight. Look at all the lean muscle on these knights. Yeah, right? Another feast for Dampe. I don't know why I made Dampe scruffy, but... I guess you can't really give him any other voice, can you?
Oh, you do have all 5 leaves. Okay, wonderful.
Nick's like, Chris, now what the hell are you doing? Hey, Hart. Okay, now he should let us into his little field of treasure.
Now, wait a second. What do the 5 leaves have to do with anything?
Or maybe he gives me the key.
No, okay. He moves the frog statue.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You get to go into his creepy basement.
And here I get the key. Then we'll do another proper dungeon. Why did I try to use the shovel on it? Well done, Chris. Here's a seashell.
Huh.
Yeah, like
Collect
I said,
seashells, get a sword.
They added a lot of them in this game. It's actually really fun. Some of them are in really unique places. Like, and unlike the Korok seeds, you know, they just do enough to stop, and they just kind of like test your puzzling abilities enough, and then they go away. You know, they gracefully bow out instead of going on for 900 and whatever odd shells.
Yeah, just the Zelda games were pretty good about their collectibles. I think Ocarina of Time was my favorite.
Ocarina of Time did have excellent collectibles, and for precisely the same reason. You know, they were fun and engaging to do, and then they stopped. You know, you got 50, and they stopped. They didn't overstay their welcome.
There was, what, 100 Skulltulas to get, a bunch of heart pieces.
Was it 100? For some reason I was thinking 50.
It was 100.
It was 100.
Yeah, that game just had all... Yeah, I mean, that's I think, one of those few games that comes really close to being a perfect game, in my opinion.
It's a damn good game. To this, it's not my favorite Zelda, but it's right up there. It's a damn good game.
It's not my favorite, but I can definitely appreciate the technical expertise.
Oh, yeah, and it's one of the only games that's, like, consistently ranked, like, best game of all time that I don't have a problem with people calling it that.
Well, I think because it's so approachable. I mean,
good job, Chris.
It's really a game for oh Lord, it's a good game you can enjoy regardless of your level of devotion to your gaming habit, whether you're casual or hardcore or just even a non-gamer.
Right. We might be in trouble here, Nick.
You might not get to. No. Oh, there we go.
Never mind. We're fine. We're just fine. There it is. I'm not even going to talk to the owl statue. how
The
confident
key
I
is
am.
right in front of me.
Yeah, right. Don't dig in front of me or nothing. Okay. Yeah, we'll still get a dungeon in this episode.
Mercifully, the dungeon was right there.
Right. I have not been paying attention. How long have we been recording for?
Well, it's 53 after, so I don't know, about 45 minutes?
That's enough time to do this dungeon.
I'm sure you can get through this.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not like you gotta look around for a shovel now.
That was the stupidest fucking thing I think I've ever done. Just go buy it, Chris. Come on. On the plus side, I did get a couple extra rubies for that heart piece, so that worked out in the end.
Well, we got bombs in the shovel. Yeah, those were inevitability. Done.
And we met Dampe, which, you know, is its own reward.
So I heard that the dungeon builder in this game was disappointing to a lot of folks.
Yeah, and I can probably show some of it to you in my main save. It's not bad. It's fun and engaging, but it's not
It's not Mario Maker that people were hoping
no,
for.
not even close. You're extremely limited in what you can do. You can only pick from rooms of dungeons that you've already been in. So like you can't do enemy placement, treasure placement, anything like that. You're reliant on existing dungeon layouts. The fun part of it comes in like combining them and constructing them in creative and challenging ways.
It's kind of less Mario Maker, more Mario cut and paster.
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
And the game had the bombs
Boom!
too. Good lord! They
Yeah,
just
it did.
took all that stuff from Mario.
That guy was a fucker.
No, my 4 slime captains were all defeated.
Yeah, right. Who puts these
No.
guys here? Who makes those losers guard a treasure chest filled with more slimes? It's like, hurry, I gotta kill somebody.
And of course, it's the jumpy skeleton. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Because you got to get on the other side there.
Somebody's gotta die, come on. Do you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby! You're gonna die! Link's just this horrible man.
Yeah, it's a acorn. You can have a triangle and an acorn at the same time.
No, you can't.
You can't?
No, one cancels the other. Sadly. Ever hear the story behind Welcome to the Jungle?
That's a song of some sort?
Yes. So Axl Rose was in New York, and some stranger just approached him. And he was like asking for directions, and he goes, "Do you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby! You're gonna die!" You know, what do you do with that?
Oh, gosh. That's great.
Oh, I need the dash boots to get him. Alright, so I'm missing a key.
Well,
I
At least we know what the treasure is in this area. Okay, so
Oh!
go down there and kill the tiny. No,
Hold on, I'm
kill all these guys.
Yeah, I'm just being stupid again. Quit being a hunker. You were right.
When in doubt, murder it out.
Yep. It's just strange because I really thought I did kill everybody in this room. I must have let that slime live.
That's just, I think one of the shtick things with this dungeon is you sometimes have a tiny slime out of reach.
Yeah. Yeah, right here, for instance. Teach me to be merciful. Oh, there was an acorn. That's okay.
So I guess you just pick a door, huh?
Yep, pick a door, any door. This door. The game soft locks and we have to start over.
Yeah, yep. That's the way I thought the water temple worked in Ocarina of Time.
Where you you're out of luck. Oh right, bombs are this guy's weakness.
Really? I don't remember this guy.
Yeah, he's not memorable.
I think I'd remember this prick.
He's really just an asshole. Oh. Here we go.
So just forget the whole moving floor thing. Just okay, I see.
Just, oh, where's my... Oh, there. You were right, another slime. It was a goddamn slime.
No, my key.
all
Though
this
granted,
room
if that
accomplished...
key falls down, I mean, it's your fault.
All that room accomplished was getting you the key so that you could get the hell away from that room.
I liked the inner workings of your mind of, oh, okay, well, maybe that'll work twice in a row.
Right? You, like, saw the thought process, and the game was like, nope. You fucker.
I mean, he clearly sees the bomb coming, but yet does nothing.
Okay, so here's the trick, Nick. You ready for the trick?
Let's do the trick.
What
Hey,
a-
that was pretty good.
What a jackass, though, right? Am I right?
Got him.
Those are ninja stars he throws at you. Oh, oh,
Yeah,
oh.
why is this strange chicken thing throwing shuriken?
Yeah, right? He's a fucking ninja. Welcome to the jungle. We got pots and bombs.
Oh, that song. Okay, yeah, I got you.
We got magic triangles that make your sword hurt more. This is why I don't write songs, Nick. I'm not a lyricist.
I think that song's already been written.
Let's see here. Didn't, oh, who was it? Was it like Slipknot or someone in the 2000s did a heavy metal Legend of Zelda song?
I don't remember that.
It wasn't good. I mean, everyone thought it was good because it was, you know, edgy and...
Oh,
did I kill
you
him?
did kill everything.
I guess I did. Alright, cool. As long as everything's dead, I'm happy. And so is Dampe.
Either.
So, Nick, how's your week gone? Now that it is gone.
Hold on, my phone started talking to me somehow.
What show is that from? I recognize the voices, I just couldn't make out the dialogue.
I have no idea. I think my sister sent it to me 30 minutes ago.
Oh. That's funny.
I don't... Oh, well, whatever. Stuff from her generation I don't understand.
Yeah, we are old men. At the very least, we're not young men.
Oh, you know, probably half of our best years are behind us at this point.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, it's those non-dodongo things.
Yeah, right. Not dongos.
Boy, I was really looking forward to bombing some dodongos.
It's like, I can't believe it's not the dongo.
Gee, I wonder what they're trying to tell me. Oh, they're just giving me a middle finger.
Alright.
Okay.
It's just a giant middle finger.
Why didn't you go through the wall?
Because it's not a bomb wall, it's a run-at wall.
No, it was. It totally opened.
No.
Yeah, it did.
No. Don't punk a punker, Nick. Oh, I'll be damned.
Good lord, come on.
I'm blind, man.
How many hours was that gonna waste us if I didn't say something?
Okay, you know what? My kid's been waking up like 6 times a night. I'm a little sleep deprived. Leave me alone. I'm gonna blame that on my poor performance.
You've never played this game at all.
Right. Wait a minute. This isn't Wind Waker.
Those guys seemed really surprised to see you come through the wall as well.
Is this Halo? This is Halo.
You know, speaking of Halo, the Master Chief Collection is coming to Steam in a couple weeks. Who'd have thought we'd see the day that a first-party game from Microsoft would come to Steam?
Yeah, that's true.
And
I'm
think
still not
EA,
gonna buy it, but
well, neither will I. But the spectacle is something.
yeah, it is forward momentum, isn't it?
Now, and I think EA just put all their games back on Steam.
Is that right?
So I guess I don't know if they're giving Origins a quit or what, but
I kind of hope so, because, you know, Origin was my original, like, soup du jour as far as things that I hated on the internet. But somehow,
yeah, now it seems rather tame by comparison.
I was gonna say they almost seem positively delightful compared to the Epic Game Store. I'm convinced the Epic Game Store is like actually intent on just taking over the internets, and they're succeeding.
Well,
but
I mean, they've really not done anything wrong except
except sell your data, yeah.
Oh, this I've not heard of.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like the legitimate. Basically, I'm being old and curmudgeonly, and I don't like them because they're new and they're not Steam. But the legitimate issue that a lot of people have with them is that they are a little seedy when it comes to user privacy. I mean, it's only video games, so it's not like they're selling, like your sexual history or anything like that. But at the same time,
I mean, it depends on what you're buying, I guess.
Yeah,
oh
right.
Well, never mind. It doesn't quite have the selection that Steam has, I suppose.
You have an impressive selection of hentai-related content. Would you like to order Disco Sluts 4?
Wait,
Awakenings?
Oh, hey, you got one bomb left, so you should probably...
No. Really?
Not gonna happen, is it?
Didn't consume, huh? I'll be back for you, asshole.
You're gonna have to just destroy him from the inside.
I'm coming back for that piece of shit.
It'd be a lot easier if you just brought some gas station sushi with you.
Right, just gave him one of those. There's a bomb. Watch, he's restored to full health.
Oh, I mean, I would imagine. He's probably got his buddy back too.
Oh no! You were right. Look at that.
I mean, it's the worst case scenario.
That absolutely is. I need some bombs.
Yeah, good.
I can't even bomb these fuckers. There it is. Shit, he's too far away.
This is so funny to me. Oh gosh. Can you spin attack him instead?
Nope. He's too fast. Let's see. Do I have anything else that hurts from a distance? Nope. God damn it.
Look, if you got his buddy, you can get him. Anyone can get Gut, if Goodfellas taught me anything.
They got Joe Pesci, you can get this fucking penguin.
Right.
Faster than the penguin. Problem is I have to dodge the ninja star.
Okay, you know what? Oh wait, you got a bomb.
Yeah, but it takes more than one to kill him.
I thought you hit him once. No.
No, that was his friend. That was his dickweed of a friend. Okay, really. Getting your message loud and clear there, game.
Is that a bombable wall?
No. Hey, 10 bombs. What do you know? Would you know it?
I'd bring the maximum, you know.
I'm gonna bring the hurt is what I'm gonna do.
And there's that chest we can grab. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, rupees. That'll do me a lot of good.
You got some rupees? You're not poor anymore? Alright, let's put the hurt on those penguins.
Yeah, I mean, they might give you something useful.
More rupees. Hey! Look, Nick, I hit him!
Eh, lucky shot, right?
You're not wrong. I'm about to die.
You are constantly running out of resources on this run. Not close enough? Okay, close enough. We're not even gonna be coy and try to chase them around anymore, huh?
Nope.
Just straight up. Okay.
That's not what we're about here on Play the Hits anymore. There's a key.
Why do we need the key?
Why don't we need keys?
Well, we got 2 of them.
Let's see if that bomb spot respawned here. Nope. God damn it.
I thought the magic number was 2 rooms away at any given time to
That's what I thought,
reset a
too.
room.
Link's just walking around looking for bombs.
Man, this whole dungeon is just a harsh awakening of a harsh lesson on resource management.
Link's never been happy. That's what this is about. Never happy with what he has. Oh god.
Oh, they just stick to you. That's adorable.
Yeah. Adorable like a fox.
Foxes are cute. If the Fox and the Hound taught me it. You walked into that.
I did. I saw the heart, and so I sacrificed a heart to get the heart. Guess I could keep coming back to this room until I'm maxed out. Actually, wait a minute. Let me think here. The entrance is really the best place to collect multiple bombs over and over again.
Man, there's a buttload of stuff in this dungeon.
Yeah, it's not a small dungeon. It's kind of the first real dungeon in the game, but it's not that difficult, all things being equal. I'm just stupid.
No, this one's pretty intricate.
Look at those fuckers just
Sitting there enjoying themselves.
biting it. Think I can kill them with 9 bombs?
Nope. So, sorry for the no vote on confidence, but
What about 10 bombs?
you ain't gonna get 10 bombs here. Oh, maybe you. Well, maybe you will.
Well, actually, hold on a second here. What if I... You guys. Link is a goddamn maniac. Have you ever noticed that? Like, the way he kills people.
He's
right,
he's
you're
like
into
he's like the Roger Moore of adventuring.
The Roger Moore of adventuring.
It's late. I'm tired. It's been a long week.
I was gonna say, what career did Roger Moore actually have?
James Bond.
Yeah, right. That was the point.
Oh.
He's like the Roger Moore of Roger Mooring.
Well, I found Roger Moore to be the more innovative of the Bonds.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
I thought he was all right, but I compared to Connery and Pierce Brosnan, he
I
was
never
always
thought
kind of
Connery was any good. He always seemed to strike me as mildly perturbed. He had to do,
like they wanted him to
have the
actually give a
role.
performance. You know?
Yeah, I mean, well, they say that your favorite Bond is the one you grew up with, and yeah, I have to agree. Pearson is like my ideal typical Bond, but damn it, Roger Moore was just the funnest one to watch.
But see, again, for me, like well, yeah, I mean, like you said, Pierce Brosnan is the one that I grew up with, so he's kind of the definitive Bond in my mind. But at the same time, I enjoyed kind of like the old man-y sort of, what do I enjoy about Sean Connery? The way that he
The
really,
borderline rapey scenes.
yeah, the way he really gave it to those defenseless women.
Oh gosh, what was it? Goldfinger, where he just slapped her until she slept with him?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, as I'm saying it, I'm realizing, wow, no, actually, Sean Connery was kind of horrible. Now that I think of it. No, you're going to have sex with me. 50 no's and a yes is still a yes.
And that wasn't even the worst scenario that played out.
No. No, James. Yes, we're going to have sex. No, James.
So what was the
that's-
last James Bond movie that you watched?
Oh, shit. I've seen, like, bits and pieces of, Blonde Bond. Shit, what's his name?
Daniel Craig?
Yeah, Daniel Craig, thank you. I've seen bits and pieces of his, but I haven't seen, like, a full one.
I watched Casino Royale, and I think I watched Quantum of Solace at some point. I'm not sure. Skyfall. I did watch Skyfall. That was not bad.
The trick is, pick up the bombs.
One of them's gonna eat it. Nope.
I forced that one to eat it.
Eat your bombs.
No, I don't want it. Please, Link, no. Please don't make me eat a bomb. Oh, God.
Right down his gullet. the hell are these things anyways?
I don't know. They're really disturbing.
They're just mouths and stomachs. Are you in like one of the 7 levels of hell right now in the sin of gluttony?
Yeah, that's entirely... Is that what this island's all about?
Oh wait,
Wow,
no,
well...
there's 8 instruments, 7 sins. That was the mini-boss? How annoying.
You know, it's a lot different when you actually try, as it turns out. Hell of a lot easier when you actually, do what the game wants you to do. You got the boots. Alright, now we're going...
right, of course.
All
Because
the
you
way
always
back to
get
the
the
entrance
treasure.
again.
I think you always get the treasure after you beat the mini-boss?
Yeah,
Or
generally.
something, I don't know.
That sounds like a good Zelda rule. Ow. Don't you just love the little pitter-patter of his feet?
It's like listening to a little kitten. It's adorable. Now I think you can go back up to the top floor and get out. Yeah.
You are correct.
I guess we can probably knock off any treasure boxes that are up there too.
Yep, I mean, we've got a pretty straightforward path to the final boss here. Yep. Between that and the pitter-patter. This might be the most adorable rendition of Link. Which is kind of funny, because when I first saw the trailer, I loved everything about the graphical style. Really except his eyes. Like, but now that I've played the whole game with them, they've kind of grown on me.
Really, because I look at his face and I don't see eyes, I just see a wall outlet.
I can see that, too. He's it's just that,
Oh, you could have just went...
Yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah, well. You know now.
Well, that was a miss.
Fight you. It's a map. No, it's not. Just kidding. It's a key.
Enjoy your key.
It's gonna be a long 8 hours of game listening to all that. You got it. And an acorn you don't need.
Yeah. Really, Link? Link. Work with me here, buddy. Now, where's that? Oh, there he is.
Ta-da!
Hey, look, there's a chest right there. I swear to God, I'll stop. Someday. I can quit anytime I want to. Oh!
No damage. Huh, about that.
That was satisfying. That guy got. What's Joe Pesci up to these days?
I think he just got done making The Irishman.
What is this, 2004?
What?
Wasn't that already a movie?
No, it just came out a month ago.
Really?
Martin Scorsese, I think, directed it and pissed everyone off when he said Marvel movies weren't real cinema.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then everyone was like, no, Thor is a deep character.
Thor doesn't have to be deep, he just has to be funny and have six-pack abs.
Just because you like a character or a genre or something doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not high art just because you got a good belly laugh from the fat scene in Avengers Endgame.
You know,
Well, I did like Avengers Endgame.
I might watch that movie one day.
Wait, you still haven't seen it? Hey,
Nope.
Look, we got the map.
It came out like the week I took that new highly stressful job, and I just could not spare 3.5 hours in a movie theater doing that. I had to go home and cry for at least 2 hours a night that week.
I just picture you as the guy in, what was the movie? Airplane. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit doing methamphetamines.
But
you can't get away with those jokes anymore.
It all worked out, though. That's the important part.
That was a great movie. We should do movie reviews on this channel, Nick.
Or just watch a movie and make fun of it. No, wait, that's already a thing.
You know, the only problem is I don't know legally where the line is.
Did you jump across that void that was
No, I did
3
not.
holes long?
Nope, thank you though. I don't know where the line is. Like, how much of a movie can we show on a channel and not get flagged? Or like, if
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking over the movie, does it still count, or how does that
No,
work?
because Rift Tracks ran into all those issues as well.
Ah, bummer.
But
Good job,
now
Chris.
you can just like watch all those movies from Mystery Science Theater and Rift Tracks on Pluto TV. Hey, I'm glad I said something.
Yeah, I am too. Oh! Fucking skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons.
No, that was
send
last
shivers
month.
Down your spine. It's never the wrong month for skeletons.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So, Nick, are we in our skeletons, or are skeletons in us?
Well, I mean, I've never seen my skeleton, so I don't even think it really exists. I don't even really believe that India exists. You know, I've never seen it. Just a bunch of people tell me it's there. I don't know that.
You mean to tell me that gravity is real? Oh, wait,
Well,
right.
I mean, you know, that affects you every day.
Let's use the damn new item that I just got.
Wow, that face is gonna haunt me tonight.
I know, that looks like worse than the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Also would have accepted Jacob's Ladder.
Oh man, that's a movie I haven't seen in a long ass time.
I'm surprised that isn't getting a reboot. I mean, we just got The Shining, kind of, sort of.
Isn't it? Like, yeah, it is, dude. Jacob's Ladder is totally getting a reboot now that I think of it.
I don't think I heard that.
Possibly with the guy from Black Panther. Not 100% sure. He's a very prominent African-American actor, and I can't think of his name.
You know, that kind of reminds me, I finally got around to watching the movie Us by Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, did you ever see it?
Where they have the like upside down people,
Kind of, sorta,
right?
Yeah.
Like the clones, basically, right?
Sure, I mean, whatever the hell.
I know the premise. I have not seen it yet. Is my point.
I watched it after everybody raving about what a master of Kevin Hart was. I
think he was kind of riding high off of Get Out.
Yeah, which was I don't know. I never saw that movie.
That
I
I
love
did
this
see.
boss.
Yeah, this is a good one. I did see Get Out, and Get Out was very good.
Get Out. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the one where the real monsters are the white people.
Oh, huh.
I mean, I'm oversimplifying it, but it's a
No,
good
you're
movie.
not wrong.
Yeah. And neither is the movie. Knew it. Oh god. Knew it. Okay. Both of you stay on the ground where I can get to you. Oh, for crap's sake. Played me like a fiddle. Come on. Alright, one of you is gonna die. Both of
wow,
you's
this
gonna
boss
die.
is a lot easier than I remember.
Yeah, he's not difficult. Of course, neither was the last one. I was just being careless. Basically, we can boil everything, every mistake I've made in this game so far down to me being careless. It's a miracle.
Nah, the boss of the Bottle Grotto is pretty brutal because he moves pretty quick. This guy is just, you know,
Yeah, he
keep
just
your
sets
wits
himself.
about you.
What the hell is this last key for?
Well, that's gonna bug you, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. No. Eh. It doesn't bother me enough to go searching for it. Maybe it's, like, if you didn't do those doors in the, counterclockwise order that I did them in, that ensures that you can get into the remaining rooms.
But don't you have to be able to get all those things unlocked to get to where you were?
No, the only purpose of those keys is to open the other doors in there. Like, you could have just gone to the right to start off with and bypassed all of those.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So they put that extra key there so that you could unlock all the rooms for Dampe's minigame. What you got for me, Al? Wouldn't it be great if it's the owl from Winnie the Pooh?
Huh. Winnie the Pooh did have an owl, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know what surprises me
Just
about
a
Winnie the
British
Pooh
dude.
is that Pooh is voiced by Jim Cummings, who
Yeah.
is the voice of like everything from your childhood.
Who did Yoda?
I don't know.
It's gonna drive me nuts because I know it, but I don't remember it. Frank Oz, or is Frank Oz the puppeteer?
This is something I literally have never known. It's not like I knew it and forgot.
This isn't knowledge that's just gonna come up to poor Nick. All right.
I've never thought about it too much.
Okay. Well, hey, we just did some serious side questing and got through another dungeon. So next time on Play the Hits, no. Okay, so next time on Play the Hits, we're gonna go into the color dungeon. We're gonna beat Dungeon 4 in relatively short order, and then we're gonna get a whole fuckload of seashells. So
All
we can get
right, that
sword.
sounds fun. I
Yes.
love seashells.
You know, I heard that she sells seashells by the seashore.
You know, I was going to try to do it, but then I remembered I was dyslexic. Not that it would matter too much in that case.
It's okay, I can't say God damn it. We'll see you next time.